I've asked God to give me the words to say to people to make them feel the way that I do. That, you know, love is so important to everybody. I mean, I don't mean love like you love your wife or you should love everybody. But, and everybody says if you listen, you'll hear what God has to say. But God's never said anything to me. I know God is in my life, and God's saved me several times, and God protects my family all the time. But so many people say that God has actually talked to them and been with them, and they hear God's communication to them. And people keep saying you just have to listen and you'll hear him. But I try to listen, and I try to listen, and I try. But it doesn't matter how much I try to block other things out of my mind. I can't, I can't hear him directly the way other people say they hear him directly. It's like people say, picture God's light surrounding you. And surrounding, I cannot picture his light. I've tried for many years. I tried all the techniques that people say. And I think I've come to realize that God can be with you whether you hear him or whether you can picture his light. Most of the people I know that say they picture God's light and can see God's light, they still have, I don't know, anger and hate inside them or trust problems. Like, I feel like people, how how people think, that all certain religions are bad, you know, and they say if somebody kills somebody, they deserve the right to be killed in return and stuff like that. I don't think that's right. In my heart, we're not supposed to judge people. I've never read the Bible. I've listened to many things from the Bible. I've watched many religious movies, and I don't like horror movies because I don't like seeing people getting killed and the way they kill people in movies, like horror movies. Just the way they lead people on, like people are supposed to be angry, and yeah, people aren't always supposed to be angry at each other. I notice when I go to my wife's church with her Catholic church, I notice the church is dying. Kids, I'm not Catholic, I just go to support my wife. And I notice kids don't go to the church only if their parents force them to go. And my wife is like 41, 42, and she's like the youngest one in the church almost. There's only maybe two or three people younger than her in the church. And it's just, kids are not going to church anymore. It's not that kids don't necessarily believe in God, it's the way people going to church have been raised to believe what God is and who God is. You know, I think God, I don't know. I really don't know because God doesn't tell me who He is. He doesn't explain to me who He is. I've asked Him to explain, you know, what my goal in life is and what he brings to us. But I just don't know. I can't explain the feeling inside that we just all have to learn the meaning of the word forgive. You have to be able to forgive. And if you can't forgive, then you just, you don't, it's hard to explain. I don't mean that, yes, you have to forgive. It doesn't mean you'll always forget what somebody's done to you if they've done something bad to you. I've had many bad things done to me, and I've done many bad things myself that I should have never done. I know I have. And I just, it's not, you have to forgive yourself. Because if you hold on to what people have done to you or what people have done to somebody around you, it just, your life is I'm sorry, I can't continue on right now.